Hey folks, Malforian here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing Crusader Kings 3. We are on episode 20 of our Sardinian campaign that we started at the launch of Tours and Tournaments to kind of show how the game has changed with that update, that DLC, and we had some kind of mini objectives and things like that during the campaign itself. I've been thinking about it between episodes, and I think we're actually going to leave this campaign behind us after today's episode. It might be a bit of an extended episode. We're basically going to finish this war with the Byzantines, and then we're going to use, I think in the last episode, we unlocked the last legacy, Field of the Cloth of Gold for activities, which gives us a free grand activity every time with a house head for the first time. So, well, no, every time we try host one as a house head, we get the first one for free. That's probably a more sensible way of wording it. So, yeah, if we don't die before this war ends, we're going to hold a grand tournament for free. We're going to try do it as big as we can. We've got a little bit of money. I'm not sure how much we'll be able to like upgrade some stuff. I don't know if that's also included in the free cost. We'll see before too long. And then, yeah, we're going to hold that. We're going to see what happens in it. And then we're going to kind of wrap up this series because I think we've kind of shown off how the new mechanics and things like that work in Tours and Tournaments. I know as part of the campaign, I was kind of hoping to take over the HRE from within as a regent, but I think I underestimated quite how hard that was going to be. And although we've tried to do it here and there, I think it is going to be something that we can't really plan on doing specifically, and I can't like plan and know it's going to happen. So I don't really want this campaign to kind of drag on for a while. So yeah, we're going to finish it up today in this episode. It might be a bit of an extended episode, as I say. And yeah, once this is done, we'll start a new campaign on the channel. It's going to be achievement based. I haven't 100% decided which one it's going to be yet, but yeah, we're going to try to do a new achievement run on one of the harder achievements and kind of play the same way. So if you've enjoyed this series, you've enjoyed the way I play the game, or at least show it on the channel, keep an eye out for the next series that's starting. So we're going to play the same way, but kind of fit it towards that achievement run. So yeah, that'll be coming before too long, but do you know what? Let's unpause. Let's get this war finished for Crete. Hopefully we can catch them before they get on their ships. We can. We're gonna take him out here. 46%. I think once we siege this down, we'll almost win this. Oh, we actually captured the Duke of Athens, so I'll have him to ransom off before too long. We got betrothed can marry. This is our second in line in a way for the throne. He's getting married. Oh, look at all this stuff. Oh, we can ask our head of faith for gold. We'll definitely do this because it gives us some more money. You can pardon your son. I don't want to pardon him. Well, do you know, we're compassionate, so sure, let's pardon him. We'll forgive him for constantly coming at us and saying, you're a terrible ruler, Dad. We'll be like, okay, do you know what? In my old age, I'm going to pardon you. I know you mean the best. You don't because you're a terrible character, but you know, he's vengeful, paranoid, and fickle, and he definitely looks the part, so... Oh, we won! We actually got a beautiful rolling hoop. A nice child-based artifact. Not going to help us that much, but anyway, we won this war against the Byzantines. That's pretty cool. We've expanded the borders of the HRE further east. And then look at all these things we've got to do. One of them should be hold a grand tournament. And as I say, we should get this for free. Let's plan it. And where are we going to host it? Where's going to be the best place? I imagine... our capital is going to be the best place. That's where we're going to hold it anyway. We can have 4 contests, so we're going to do all of these. Do we pull these up here? Oh, no, there we go. We'll have the melee first, and then we'll have a bit of a break. We'll have a bit of a recital, I think. Let people have a bit of a rest between fighting, listen to some recitals, have a good time. We'll have some archery next. Again, kind of building it back up. And then for the last one, we're going to do a joust. Oh, we should have unpaused. I was wondering what was popping off. I think we're getting invited to a bunch of things. So, anyway, yeah, we're going to do all of this. We're going to participate in this one. Why can't we Oh, our health is poor or lower. Oh, we can't actually participate in these? That's unfortunate. We haven't progressed far enough to do 5, but 4's good enough. Let's continue. And then, yeah, in 10, we're going to have a... What should we have? In our last one, befriend. Can we befriend anyone important? Our wife. Let's befriend our wife in the last one. We're not going to put a... Actually, no, let's put a champion in, because we haven't done this yet. So, yeah, let's have our personal champion in here as well. So he's going to take part in some stuff. we're going to up this because it's no cost. Oh, so yeah, having the free one literally means you can up this to the highest of everything, and it's literally free. Sure, this perk is crazy. This perk is crazy. Anyway, our Caravan Master, even though we're at home, so at home like it's a soccer game, but you know what I mean. We're not going anywhere, so I don't know why we even have to choose this, but sure, let's do it. But yeah, aren't we holding in Cagliari? Yeah, we are. So anyway, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the best one we can. Start Grand Tournament, and then I guess. Oh wait, no, did we invite everyone? Did we have to choose extra people? I totally forgot that step. Oh no. Well, anyway, I think it invites like a rough. Yeah, we got the King of Croatia, got the Duke of Lombardy traveling to us. We should have manually chosen them. I absolutely forgot that step. So we'll see who turns up. We'll see who turns up. I imagine we'll get some good other people maybe as well. So the Grand Tournament opening. No time to lose. Sure, what should we go visit somewhere? Let's go to the tavern. Dare to drink. The local pub is rammed with bodies, as is expected when a tournament rolls into town. Amongst all the newcomers, though, there is a woman who clearly is a fixture at the establishment. She eyes me with suspicion as I sit down. What are you doing here? She finally blurts out as my drink arrives. I turn to face her. She rises unsteadily to her feet. Forgive my presumptions, my lord. A flourishing, scornful bow is the statement, but I reckon you couldn't handle half of that, let alone all of it. So we're going to basically try drink her under the table. I don't know if we succeeded. It went away too quick. But I think we did okay. 154 guests. We've got a lot of guests here. Anyone else? I think it's sorted by rank. Yeah, it is. So I guess the only person who's coming is the only king that's coming. Well, not even a king. Is a queen, the Queen of Croatia. So yeah, we probably should manually have added some other people, but you know what? It is what it is. You know, we're having fun anyway. In times past, as I sit in the tavern with a small group of courtiers, I saw the gallant knight holding somebody's sign. One of them whispers, and I quickly get lost in my own thoughts, observing the flickering of the candles. As I take a sip of wine, I reminisce about the first time, about the time when my first child, a beautiful boy, was born, broadly smiling. Do you want to hear the real story? I ask, turning to my companions. She doesn't look happy, our wife, does she? She looks so annoyed. We can grow. Yeah, we'll say she did a good job because you know she kind of did. So we didn't do that much. So anyway, here we go. We got the melee to the field. So obviously we can't take part in this. We're not healthy enough to. Kind of makes sense, I suppose. And then the final blows. Both teams are evenly won. Not long to go. And we'll see, because we did the max kind of expensive one. We should be giving out quite a good reward for this, for the winner overall. So we'll see what kind of artifact we make for everyone else. Anyway, what a chaotic sport. So this guy won. Count Bernardino, the Giant of Brescia. I mean, look at this guy. He's got a chin on him, hasn't he? He's very happy. Look how old we are. We're like, whoa, this is taking it out of us, holding this. So, yeah, there we go. That's the first one done. The melee is finished. The recital we've got coming. Let's go to the Artisan Quarters next. On the blade. What a magnificent work she's done, I hear a knight proudly say, leaving the workshop. The shimmering blade reflects the sun like a crystalline lake. I push the door open. I'm greeted by a bursting flame. Are you going to compete like that? The weaponsmith asks, pointing as the sword that hangs at my belt. If you have the gold, I have the steel. Oh, she wants to make our blade better? Carving in nomine domini across the blade. Don't know what that says. Don't speak Latin. But I guess it's something about it being the best blade. I don't know. Somebody can correct me in the comments. I wanted to say none shall freely attack a disarmed man. That's pretty cool. Or I'll keep my gold. No one shall freely attack a disarmed man. Sure, let's get motto inscription. Oh, this gives us half a prestige for only 20 gold. That's actually pretty good. That's not bad. I'd pay 20 gold for an extra half a prestige every month going forwards, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we got the recital next. It doesn't look like we're going to qualify. Maybe we will. Got to earn some points. I wonder who'll win. I have a bet to place. Now let's do I wonder who'll win. I don't think we'll place any bets this time around. Streams of commoners and nobles alike flock to the contest grounds, vying to secure a good view of the recital. A horrendous groan pierces the excited hubbub. A stand overloaded with spectators gives way with a crash. Its massive screaming victims sent tumbling from view. Well, that's a good start. As recriminations fly, a fellow contestant staunchly discourages punishing the stand's builders. This is an act of God, nothing else. Execute these so-called builders. We're not going to do that because we're compassionate. It is a bereaved we must look to, so we basically spend some money and we give like the bereaved some of that money. I'm going to do that. We're compassionate, so I think it makes sense. Well versed. So this guy is doing quite well in it. From House Quasimid. Again, non-Catholic people just come into our tournament. I guess it kind of makes sense, but it is also a bit weird that they're coming here. And the contestant winner. So yeah, this guy won. The guy of Albunt. He won. Well done, I suppose. He did quite well for himself. Let's visit the village. A fool's performance. Come all, come see the confident Itish. Definitely how you pronounce that. A colourful clad man shouts, precariously balancing a chicken on his nose. I like it already. I also know stories. Perhaps you would like to hear something cheerful, like the tale of Saul married to Aziz? He says whilst doing a handstand. Or perhaps you would rather hear a grim story, like the one about Count Raymond of Venoir's grandmother Gagoin drank herself to death. No boring stories. I just want to see you juggle. I guess because we're cynical and compassionate, we don't want to hear either of those other stories, so we're just like, just do some tomfoolery, and we're happy enough with that. So we'll see, we'll see how that plays out. Oh, our personal champion, wait. Wasn't he the guy that we asked to take part in this? Anyway, he's dead, so... He's dead, so I guess he's not. Oh, anyway, we'll wonder who wins. Wait, is our wife here? The very crowd of contestants mill around the butts, comparing bows and trading tales of their finest shots. The creak of bows and twang of strings carry far, punctuating the hubbub, a smell of resin wafting through the air. It seems an unknown commoner called Antonio has been the talk of Cagliari whilst practicing at the butts. I guess that's the name of these. It just makes me laugh every time. I know I'm a child. May the best win. So yeah, this guy over here is having a good time. I don't know why our wife's just randomly here. I guess she's just coming to watch. Should we put some money on it? I don't think so. We'll just see what the outcome is. In the next 12 days. There we go. Crowd. The crowd leans in as the competitors ready themselves. The atmosphere is cut through keenly by a screeching voice. Prosperu has burst onto the field. Is that his name? Prosperu. What a cool name. How could you be watching the idle, time-wasting filth, he rambles, turning from person to person, spittle flying from his lips as he harangues them all. You should be spending less time here and more worshipping. The sea of people wavers somewhat, a slither of truth sensed in the words, before a few brave and angry voices speak out in return. Tide of public opinion washes over Prosperu ferociously, but he stands his ground, booming his screed. Boo! Boo! We're cynical, so yeah, we're like, shut up about the church. Nobody cares about the church. We're here having some archery. One last nook, let's see who wins. Or knock even, I think. But I think it's nook. I don't think you nook a bow, do you? I think you knock it. Anyway, contest winner. The random Antonio guy did win. He looks shocked. Anwar looks very shocked that he lost. But look how shocked he looks. Anyway, the best man won. So he's having a good time. Let's go to the tent camp. Bad air. The moment I walk into the camp, I'm greeted by a pungent smell. Covering my nose with as much grace as I can whilst trying not to get sick, I'm approached by Gunzillin, holding a handkerchief over his nose. You should go away, my lord. Contestants are getting ill, harmed by the bad air. 100% chance of being successful in finding the cause. He's got 25 learning and I've got 19, so I guess between us we're having a good time. So we found the cause. Miasma, of course. Miasma, definitely a real thing. Anyway, he comes back to me with a content smile on his face. I found the source, my lord, he announces, trying to contain his laughter. The guests couldn't find a place to dispose of their waste, so I've resorted to dumping it in the river. The bad air carries illness as Hippocrates? That's not how you pronounce his name at all. So announced, which is obviously not true. It's not. Bad air doesn't... Well, you know, it's... Yeah, you could argue either way. It's definitely not how it's spread, though. I can't believe I butchered his name so badly. You can all laugh at me in the comments. I won't mind at all. Anyway, let's go to the tournament grounds, I guess. A new hire. Squires laugh and joke as they polish helms and mail. One of them snorts so hard it sounds like a pig, and the rest soon imitate him. The knights turn nearby. Among those, I spot Fiaro, Count Alberto's counselor. His skills have been greatly praised. His name resonates as one of the possible victors. If I could convince him to join my council, gold is the biggest temptation. What? Kind of tempted to do this, like steal him. A more prestigious life. We basically go to him and say, why don't you come to our court? Our court's way better than his, and it's 100% chance of succeeding. So there we go. He's joined our court. What a guy. He's just like, yeah, it definitely sounds a lot more cool, so let's do it. And yeah, the joust is about to begin. We'll see how this does. Best man win. We've got 1,000 gold. I forgot when you host things, they actually pay you the money. So it definitely pays it back in this case because it's free. But we've got over 1,000 gold. That's crazy. We've got these two. This guy won. Anwar, oh, so he came second in the archery. He's doing quite well. And Antonio, oh, the guy who beat him in the archery just lost to him. So that's pretty cool. And then we got Sheikh Abdul, the Sheikh of Dice. Or the Sheikh of Dice? Yeah, the Sheikh of Dice, I believe. And then this guy lost. And then the final. Let's see how it goes. One to root for. I shuffle aside to let somebody by, but no sooner have I done so, they start talking. Ah, King Marino. Fancy seeing you here. I open my mouth to respond, but Witsos is too quick. I don't suppose you've got any favourites? Someone you think is going to take home the win? Me? I've got a good feeling about Enrico. I consider my options for a moment. Maybe it's just best to agree. So it's Enrico versus this Anwar. I think Anwar's going to win. Wait, we form a more chance of getting a rivalry with this guy just because we don't agree that he's going to win the fight? I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that. I think Anwar's going to win. And we're soon going to find out. Come on, Anwar. You've got to win now. We said it. Yes, you did win. We knew it. We knew it. We knew that. That's how it's going to come down. Oh, an unforeseen tragedy. Okay. Oh, our son's wife just died. She... she killed herself. Oh, dear. Well, she flagellated herself to death. That's not ideal, is it? Rest in peace. How unfortunate. Anyway, that is it finished. Conclusion. The sun comes down on the final day of the tournament, and the mass crowds begin to disperse. I find myself ruminating over the results. Count Bernardino's team carried the day in the melee. Antonio had the finest aim in any in the archery. Sheikh, I can't even pronounce his second name. I'm gonna butcher it if I try. Mastery of Verse saw them a worthy winner in the recital, and Anwar broke innumerable lances to prove their quality in the joust. Rosa and I are yet to establish a firm friendship, which is unfortunate. She's our wife, but yeah, it is how it is. What a great occasion, or perhaps a few words, given I am the host. Let's do that. Let's do that. And there we go. That was it finished. They're all having a good time up here. So let's see what happened. So, but he got 350 prestige. The winner of the recital got 750 prestige. Kind of wild it gets more for winning that than the melee, but there we go. Oh, I guess because the melee's like a team thing in theory, I guess, so maybe that's why. Anyway, they all got this. He's a landless knight and his liege, gained some prestige. Again, gained some prestige. We got 1,500 prestige hosting this. That's how much we got, which is crazy. Our dynasty got 450 renown. Every participating Gloryhound vassal got, of which there were 2 of them, gained 25 opinion of us. Holding of Cagliari got bolstered garrison for 10 years. And yeah, these were the prizes. So Anwar got a prize brooch. This is pretty good. This is pretty decent. Not too bad. Antonio got a prize bow. Oh my god, look how good this bow is. Prowess plus 10, number of knights plus 2, knight effectiveness plus 14%, enemy fatal casualties plus 16%. Can we just steal this? I mean, I suppose we could. If we were playing a skullduggery character, we now know he's got this, and we could just go steal it off him. So we might try to do that in a future campaign, actually. Like, just be like the thief of tournaments, and whoever wins something good, we just go steal it afterwards. That'd be pretty cool to do. Anyway, they got a... Oh, this guy got a famed reward. Actually, both of these got a famed reward, so they got illustrious. This guy got a famed prize scepter. 0.22 prestige a month. Plus 3 court grandeur bonus. It's alright. Plus 7 prowess. Plus 1 knights. 15% pursuit effectiveness. Not too bad. Not too bad. They're pretty good rewards. I think we did quite well out of this. Finished tournament. So there we go. That was our free tournament. We have actually got enough to hold another tournament or something. A grand tour maybe before we finish this campaign. Let's see if we can do that. Actually, let's see if we got anything to do. These guys can get married, or this girl even. Yeah, you can marry into Venice again. I think it was actually your husband who died last time. Who was from Venice. We got some people we can ransom. Ransom you. Or ransom... Wait, we captured the Empress? I didn't even realize that. Okay. Yeah, we captured the Empress. Yeah, go on then. We'll ransom her back. Why not? We are compassionate after all. We probably would do that. Yeah, can we hold a grand tour? How much does it cost us? 665. Do you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this as well. I know it's a lot of events at the end of this episode, but as I say, it's going to be the last one, so... let's do this. Let's plan a grand tour. A majesty tour, I think. We'll just proclaim our majesty. Oh, what have we got down here? Gabe's. Your rival and vassal. Let's go all the way down there. I don't know why we don't go via sea. Seems like a much better idea. Can we go other places, or can we only go within... Yeah, within our realm. It's not your vassal is traveling. Oh no, so many of them are traveling. Something's burning down here. I guess somebody's getting attacked. Oh, I guess all our vassals... Oh, do you know what? They're probably traveling back from our tournament still, aren't they? Yeah, we should probably wait like a little bit and then try to... Because yeah, everyone's probably traveling back home, so... We'll let that happen for a second, and then we'll try to do it again, because we must be able to do more. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now we can go to a couple of them. So yeah, we'll go here, we'll go here, we'll go there, and then we'll just come back home, and we'll just do this. Not a massive tour, but it'd be kind of cool to do, so let's do this. Travel, do we have any risk anywhere? We have one in one location. I guess it's here, because he's our rival. So there's a chance he's going to cause us some trouble. So I guess we get the... Isn't the bodyguards you can get? Yeah, mercenary guards. There we go. Oh, we actually still have one danger doing that. Oh, probably via sea now? Oh no, a location-themed one. Oh, I guess it's still high enough. Yeah, 1% chance. It's fine. We'll do that. Go on, let's just crank this up. We've got a load of money, so... That's nearly all our money it's going to cost. But let's do it. Excessive furniture. So we can do justice-themed. Increases control and just characters may lose stress. Altruism. Increases piety. Well, we're not going to do that. Lechery, we're not doing that. Joe, justice. Let's bring justice to our new realm. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll do this, and then that's where we're going to finish this campaign after this is done. So we're going to go on our little adventure here. Go on our ship. I don't know why we came through, like, enemy land, basically. We should have just sailed around. Here's what it is. We got called into war by Duchess Maud of Essex. We don't care about that. War waits for no man. Well, we're not going there. We're going to finish this grand tour. Thank you very much, because this war is going terribly bad. So we're not going to go help. Dangerous interests. Every morning since we've reached Al Aribus, my Archbishop Prospero leaves his litter and silently glides away from my sight. This time I have decided to follow his path and find him in a lively chat with a local mufti. Is that like the holy person here? I wonder if it's going to like convert or something. The ceremony begins and the light of the candles illuminates him while shadows play across the wall like autumn leaves. Prospero, I call him after the service. What are you doing? My liege, it's occurred to me that there may be more than one truth. Oh, so he's not super holy. He's craven, so I guess that's maybe why. The ceremony certainly was impressive. This is nonsense. There's room for calm debate here. Do you know what? We are cynical, so I think we'd say, that was pretty cool. Yeah, you're not wrong. That was pretty entertaining. Anyway, that war that we literally just got invited to has ended already. They lost. Here's what it is. What's our emperor got? Wait, he's fighting a war. Oh no, this guy's fighting the King of Scotland for the throne, and he's got dragged into it because his wife, I think, was originally Scottish. Yes, they've got a truce with an alliance. Settling in for dinner. I receive a welcome worthy of a king at the gates of Duke Armand's castle in Givers, and there is little doubt the splendour of my train has made a great impression. Accepting hospitality from this contemptuous fool is enough to destroy my appetite. There had better be more pecrons? I have no idea what that means. Armand explains the planned evening banquet, promising the entertainments of victuals on offer will near the standards of my own court dinners. The Duke Armand of Sicily assures me there's only the finest food has to offer. It'd be kind of funny if he just killed us. Let's be honest. It'd be kind of funny if he does. We'll soon find out, though. Another evening of merriment draws to a close, and I found myself locked in conversation with Turstil, of all people, this 9-year-old. I guess, you know, he's talking something good. Before I know it, the room has become silent, save for our conversation. Everyone is hanging on my next word. Though a little awkward, I'm sure to tell a tale that everyone will be delighted by. Okay, something tragic. We don't want to do that because we're compassionate, so I guess we're going to do something light. It's a light story. I mean, these 9-year-olds, we don't want to be you know, telling him too much of a dark story, I don't suppose. Courtly exchange. My knight has approached me, claiming to have been given Duke Armand of Sicily's permission to come join his court in place of my own. Oh, you don't want to be doing that, do you? He is craven though, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Letting this pass would certainly improve my standing with the Duke, but the insult of stealing members of my court is something I can overlook. Or is it something I can overlook? He is mine, because we're compassionate, we don't want to say that. Go where your heart pleases. Again, because we're compassionate, we're like, yep, that's what you want to do, you do that. Not really that bothered. So, as it is. Anyway, available perk. Let's pick up enduring hardships, I suppose. The next event. It has been long and a wondrous evening full of revelry and merriment, and many a goblet of mead has been shared between me and my good host. He's not a good host, he's a terrible person. However, it would seem the Duke has been trying to drink more than me, always filling his own goblet a little higher than mine. Is this some kind of challenge? Perhaps I ought to be setting the stakes here. You underestimate my power, basically. Let's try it. You won the drinking contest. We get a hook? Oh no, we get closer to gaining a hook. And our tour became more majestic, so it's getting better and better. The meal this evening has been to die for, but as chefs keep piling the food high, I've noticed my granddaughter-in-law, Siobhan, has been scarcely touching what little is put on her plate. The lack of ante would be fine at any other time, but the Duke seems to be getting insulted by a member of my entourage. It's picking and poking at their dish. I guess she's like, doesn't like eating? I guess because she's temperate? Yeah, because he takes things in moderation. So there we look at our grandson. He's got his helm on. He's having a good time. Eat something for God's sake. Or I'll make excuses for her. We're compassionate, so I think we'd make excuses for her. I think it'd be fine. A parting demand. I've concluded my royal visitation, and now procession prepares to depart. The Duke and his court have all lined up neatly to see me part. With everyone present, it is time to collect tribute for bestowing him with my presence. It is time for tribute. So yeah, we gain some renown, more majestic. He could say no, and then we can imprison him. That's actually pretty cool. We're compassionate. Would we do this? But we are cynical. So yeah, we'd be like, yeah, come on. We visited you. I think you can give us some stuff here. So we'll see. It would seem the Duke has decided to put on a performance for my amusement this evening. I sit in the feast table. Wait, didn't it say it finished? I guess this is the last thing. So anyway, a heartfelt tragic performance recreate the time my friend Vera died under mysterious circumstances. I wonder, should I indulge this? I mean, it's pretty cool. It's talking about like a previous character that we've interacted with. So yeah, remember it'd be hilarious if he's like, yeah, I killed her. I'll say this is wonderful, I suppose. He refused. He said no. He said no. I'm defied my authority and refused to submit to my demands. Well now. Well now. Did he? Did he? Did he do that? He certainly did. Can we revoke his title now? Because he's no, 0% chance. Oh, we didn't get a hook. I thought it said we'd get. Oh no, it just we'll be able to like forgive him. Yeah, pardon him. Ah well, we'll leave it be. We'll leave it be. Can't believe he slighted us like that though. A cultural fascination ever since wandering west Quamuda, I think. I've been treated much like an animal in a spectacular garden. The people stare in amazement at the mere way I speak and carry myself. As we make our way through, we're suddenly approached by a peculiar and enthusiastic man, unlike the rest of the crowd, seems to speak our language. My word, so it's true. A Sardinian king here of all places? I've long admired our Sardinian customs, and I've even learned Sardinian vulgar on my own time. What an honour it is. Teach me about your people. Start language. This scheme will begin with a large bonus. So we could in theory learn his language. We'll just say the honour is all yours, I suppose. We are cynical after all. We'll just be like, yeah, I'm glad you've enjoyed it. And there we go, we're going to sail back. We're going to visit some more. Travel, fish in the sea. I've heard it said that the Megarabi. I'm butchering names all episode. So, fishermen are famed the world over. Their ability to strip the ocean of its most bountiful and precious plunder. Today, by the shores of Sephora, I am fortunate enough to come across a fishing fleet. Our entourage sails close to a stray member of the fleet. I'm greeted immediately by a pungent odour of its captain. An honour, my lord. Can I interest ye in our finest catches of the day? Your fish or your life, sailor? We can just steal his stuff. Yeah, we'll say yes. Let's eat some good fish, I guess. Danger, flawed fare. Gusamu's in charge of our food supplies and sheepishly revealed our provisions are now all but useless, having been poorly stored. We just got all that fish. Patches of mold cover the bread and fresh produce, and we have quickly used up the remaining of our remaining dried food. Definitely makes sense, that sentence. The party grows hungry as dusk begins to fall. It's just a bit of mold. We just eat it anyway. Nature will provide for us. 5% chance we die. Oh dear. Do you know what? I think we're gonna. Why are we getting this one? Because we've got high learning. Guys, we're gonna have to do this. Because we've got high learning, we're gonna have to choose it. If we die, it'd be amazing. We didn't though. We didn't. Anyway, we've met another wandering I can't even think of the name. Merchant, that's the word I'm looking for. I could just read where it says here, but no, I didn't. So anyway, she sung us a bejeweled scriptures. Learning per level of devotion +1. Oh no, we're cynical. We'd be like, we don't care about scriptures. Yeah, what reckless spending. Anyway, that's all our sea journeys. Grand Tour turned away. Wait, what? We got turned away? As my entourage comes to a halt outside the gates of Oristano, the call is made for Countess Dorothea of Arborea to receive me, but after a time that is more than generous, not even a lowly servant appears to greet me. The call is made many times more, but we received no answers. It's become clear that she's turned me away at the gates. The contemptuous Countess has in so doing insulted the crown. Break down the bloody gates. Man, I wish we were playing an evil character. I'd go in and just kill her. Something like that. This insult will not be soon forgotten. Well, let's just move along. We get some stress for this, but I guess... I don't know which one to do. Cynical? Yeah, let's just move along. Let's get whatever. Whatever. Let's just move on. I can't believe she did that. It's pretty harsh. The next person didn't. Count Ozakor. We've had a lot of events actually with him during our time. Anyway, he has actually welcomed us into his home. That's pretty nice. And this is our last hosted dinner, I think. Truly the meal This evening has been a delight. We have feasted in all manner of foods savoury and sweet, but nothing has quite enamoured my appetite like those fine pomegranate cakes. They sound pretty good. No matter how many I eat, no matter how much I savour the taste, it simply isn't enough to get them out of my mind. I find myself becoming lost in them with each bite, the flavour bursting in my mouth, bringing me one step closer to experiencing heaven. Wait, is this guy killing us? Though my stomach is packed tight and my clothing is straight, I feel compelled to reach for one more. They're too good not to. 0% chance we'll die. Let's do it. I can't believe we just kept eating food. These cakes, they're so good. Anyway, oh, he chastised our drinking? That seems pretty harsh. That seems pretty harsh. It is another evening of my stay at his home, and yet another foreign meal is placed in front of me. I knock it around a little with my knife, watching as the dark, unfamiliar sauce slides around like cascading mud. Oh, what I wouldn't give for some food from the capital. Just some simple saffron cakes would be fine. I could ask the Count for something from back home, of course, but it would risk offence. I'm sure the local food is fine, or I'll just ask. Do you know what? We'll just ask. We would lose stress because we're compassionate. I don't know how it's compassionate. It kind of feels like this should be the other way around, but it is what it is. He was insulted. Well, we've done well on this tour. Wait, we died? Wait. My predecessor, King Moranu, has shed his mortal coil whilst touring the realm. Tragically died of old age. Moranu's entourage will surely begin a mournful journey home, bearing my father's body. The fallen king did not deserve to die so far from home. What? What? This is a perfect ending to the series. Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. We didn't even get the screen pop up saying you are dead. I guess because we were on tour. That's actually really cool that they've designed it that way. So it doesn't give you the main pop-up. You get that kind of side event pop-up saying that we died on tour. That's crazy. We died on a majestic tour. That's insane. Wow, we got loads of stress. Is that because our father died whilst on tour? Maybe. Maybe. Anyway, that is crazy. That's a crazy ending. I thought we were going to make it back. And again, because we've got that the legacy maxed out, we can just immediately hold a grand tournament if we wanted to. Does it let us? It's not letting us click the button. I think it's trying to figure out what we should be doing. Yeah, no cost. So we could immediately... we just did a grand tournament. We just did a grand tour. Obviously, we never got the bonuses from the grand tour because we died. But because we have that bonus, we could literally just immediately do another grand tournament. And if he died relatively soon, we just hold another one immediately. So these are really cool that you get these unlocks. Doing a grand wedding for free is pretty cool. And yeah, so there we go. We would be playing as King to Code, but we are not. As I said at the beginning of this episode, this is where we're going to leave it. On episode 20, we did this Secure the Mediterranean decision, which I hadn't planned on doing, and I think we've done pretty well getting it. And we've expanded our realm a little bit further. We've had a lot of events. I think this ending is pretty apt, because I wanted this series to show off tours and tournaments, and dying on a grand tour is a pretty good way to go, I think. So yeah, that is where we're going to leave it. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you have. If you've been here from the start, I appreciate it so much for tuning in and watching each episode. If you are new here though and you have been enjoying it, make sure to subscribe if not already. You will catch all the future series and news videos and dev diary coverage that we do for Crusader Kings 3. And we also cover other strategy games as well on the channel. So if that's your kind of thing, hit subscribe. We're going to leave this series here. I've enjoyed it immensely. It's been really, really cool. We've had some cool stories. Hope you've enjoyed how we kind of roleplay the characters. And as I said at the beginning of the series, we will be starting an achievement run soon, and we're going to play it in the same way. So if you've enjoyed how we've played it, we're going to be playing it the same as going forwards, as we always do really on this channel. And but yeah, I'm going to leave it there for today. I'll see you in the next one.